things. Like,
Are we live? Hey guys, we're so tired. We're just like, yeah, what? Ron's like waving his arms around the camera, going like, somebody talk.
yeah,
But
just talk.
welcome to Wild Wednesday Live. We are coming to you live from Roseville, California, from the, I believe you say it, Roblin Center. This is an amazing facility. Yes. It's our second year here. One of the reason we're out here in the lobby is this is one of the coolest things about this show. So many of the shows, when you come and line up at the show, you're outside. It's hot or it's cold, depending on what time of year. This place has this humongous lobby where you're going to stage in here. So if you get here before opening, you're not going to have to sit outside in the heat if it's hot tomorrow or any of the days this weekend. It's Rancho, and we got this ginormous lobby. And then right here in the lobby, right behind where we're standing when he comes back around, is the information desk. So since we're by that, I want to mention to you, you know, one of the cool things about, there's so many cool things about the Quilt Craft and Sewing Festival shows. But one of them is every hour they draw a bunch of door prize winners. The door prizes are donated by the vendors who are here. But you know, in all these buildings, no matter how great a building, and this one is really a great building, the PA, some parts of the building you can hear it, some you can't. So the reason we want you to know about the info desk is every time they do a drawing, every hour, they are going to tape the winners up on the board.
Right here.
Right here. So just when you come up towards the front of the show, poke your head out here and see if you won. You do have to be here for these door prizes. At the end of the day, if they're not claimed, they go back into the barrel for the next day. But yeah, that's why we wanted to start out here to show you. It's also where you're going to go if you lost something. Any lost and found, the vendors always, we bring it to them. If you just have general questions, and also if you don't do it before you get here, this is where you're going to scan the QR code. Those of you that know how to do that, so that you have the program on your phone. Now, you can go to quiltcraftsew.com right now after we go off the live. Don't leave us now. You'll hurt our feelings.
Yeah,
but
I'm watching the numbers.
Go to quiltcraftsew.com and you can actually go ahead and look at the program. You can go ahead and print it if you want to. But that way you can see what make and takes are happening, what classes are happening, what vendors are here ahead of time, and go ahead and buy your ticket to get in. That way you don't have to stand out there in those ticket lines, and you're going to save $2 if you do it online before you come. So,
and if you're new to watching and you haven't been to a Rusty Barnes show, the make and takes are typically very, very inexpensive. Yes. It gives you a chance to sit down with the booth, with the designer or the teach. It's basically like kind of a free class.
And generally they cost $5.
$5.
Some of them might be $6, $7. Yeah. And that's just to cover the supplies. They're not charging you for their time. Right. But you can sit right there in the booth and learn a new craft while you're here.
Right.
And
see if you like it.
Yeah, see if you like it before you buy it. Mm-hmm. But there's always a lot of fun make and takes going on. So
right. And then the classes, just explain to them what the classes.
I would love to talk about the classes.
Some people don't even know that's taking place.
And at this show, every day there are 4 free classes. Now these are all classes that could cost anywhere from $25 to $50 if you went and took them. They are just a lecture type class, and you notice here Ron's going to show you the poster. These are free. You don't even have to sign up. These classes generally last for 30 to 45 minutes, but you can go in, sit down, you can bring a drink, you can bring a sandwich, whatever into the classroom. It's not a problem. Now I will be doing mine every day at 12 noon, and it's called Notions You Need but maybe didn't know it. And I go through and show you a bunch of my favorite must-have notions, but I also like to show you that some of the best tools are also some of the least expensive. I mean, you don't have to. We love it when you spend a fortune, but you don't have to.
Sometimes she like takes the whole profit out of it for me because she shows me something that works even better than what I have for less.
We'll buy both of them. But also, if you come to my 12 o'clock class, everybody always gets a little free gift, and it's a really good gift. It's, you know, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, but so when you're at the show, if you go in the main entrance and you turn left, the very far aisle on the left, you're going to see me right away. And then if you just go down a little bit further, you're going to see Beth.
Yes.
And then right past that is the classroom. So Beth gets to listen to me every day while I'm in class because I have kind of a big mouth. But so that's where the classroom seminar room is located. So anything else before we get started?
Okay, so Shirley wants to know. She needs to know how to dress. Is there air conditioning?
It's fabulous air conditioning.
So we're both wearing shorts and t-shirts. I'm not warm. I'm not cold, but I'm not warm. It's literally perfect.
It's good.
It's
perfect.
perfect.
I mean, we were a little hot, you know, loading in, setting up, kind of sweaty. That's why I've got my visor on. My hair got kind of tweaked, but
I think it's
very
choppy.
comfortable.
It's choppy because we're dealing with the internet connection here at this building.
We had trouble last year here too.
Yeah,
so.
we don't have any control over that, girl. So you just have to
turn on your closed caption too.
Yes.
So.
And we have so many watching. Welcome everybody from everywhere.
And also, you want to remind them what they need to come and see me and you for what reason?
A scavenger hunt.
Yes.
So come to Raylene's booth or my booth. So Just Notions or Fabric Chicks, pick up your scavenger hunt paper.
Or they can print it. They can go to
perfect.
They can go to our website, wildwednesdaylive.com, and they can print it. Ruth has it right there on the. It's easy. On every day where she's telling what vendors we're going to interview, it says print your scavenger hunt. So it's really easy. If you have a printer at home, you want to go ahead and print it.
Yes. And it will tell you who's participating.
Right. So what you're going to do with that is it's going to tell you every vendor that's participating. You are going to go to all their booths, and somewhere in their booth will be a picture of an animal with the Wild Wednesday Live logo on top. Your game sheet will have a blank. You will write in the name of the animal. And then once you fill out every one of them, you're going to drop it back off at my booth, which is right up here at the front, so it makes it easy. And then on Monday, sometime on Monday, usually we try to do it during Best Live, we will draw 2 winners. And I'm going to tell you, each person gets a ton of stuff. It's like Christmas if you're
more
the winner.
Stuff than any two people should get.
No, I'm telling you, we get so much participation. Plus, is there anything they should say when they come to my booth and your booth?
So I get wild on Wednesday.
I get wild with you on Wednesday. Yeah. The shirt doesn't have the you.
The shirt doesn't have you.
But if you
I'm like, that's not enough words.
You guys that bought your shirts, you don't have to remember what to say. You just walk up and say, hey, I'm wearing my pink shirt. But if you don't have on the shirt, you want to say, I get wild with you on Wednesday at my booth. At Best Booth, we have a really great prize for you. And also at Adele's booth, Chalk Couture, and Teresa Big Mat Rotary Surface. They have
those are the only 4 booths that we would like you to say that at. All the other vendors that do demos and participate, they are not set up to give out a gift to everybody who comes through.
Because it's a lot of people.
Don't put them in that spot.
But what we would like you to do is if you have seen them on the show, tell them thank you. Because, we always tell you guys, it's a little 15-minute spot. It's a lot of work.
A lot of prep.
So let them know you saw them on the show so they know it was worth being on there. Whether you bought or not, you can just say, hey, I saw you on Wild Wednesday. They enjoy hearing it. They enjoy meeting you as well. But we just don't want you badgering them for free gifts because they really can't afford to do that. So.
Shirley, don't worry about it. Just come get the paper in our booth. We'll have a paper for you because I'm terrible at finding things too.
Don't worry about it.
Yep. And she has a shirt she made herself from last show there. Not sure if you'll remember her. She was the only one with the Wild Wednesday shirt.
She had him while we were waiting for him to come in.
Yes.
Yep. I do remember her.
Yeah. Yep. She has a memory like an elephant. Never forgets anything.
I forget everything. For some reason, I did not forget that one thing. So why don't we go inside?
And Jenny wants to know, can she buy a shirt, I think?
Okay. I do have a few shirts.
Give you my mic.
I have my own, but thank you. I do have a few shirts, but here's the deal, guys. They're not out in my booth because most people aren't going to know what it's about. Ron has a box of them. They are under our register. So if you want one, you got to see Ron, but wait till he doesn't have a big line of people because he can't do that. And I don't have any mediums, but I do believe I have a couple small, and I've got large, extra large, 2 extra large. I even have a 6X if someone needs a a larger one or you just want one to sleep in. So yeah, we've got those. They're $16. And yeah, so again, I have them, but we're not putting them out because no one would know what that was all about.
Jenny, if you want me to pick you up one, let me know what size, and then I'll throw it in your box next week.
We can do that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Ruth just put the link up there for you, Shirley.
Oh, she's
okay.
So
we're
good.
gonna do our hike around the show, so you guys can plan out where you need to go first to spend your big money.
So,
oh my God, look at the turquoise Bernina.
Isn't that
so
gorgeous?
Cute.
So right up front as you walk in, as normal, is our show sponsor.
The Cape Berninas are here.
Meisner this time. They are always up here really involved in all the shows we do up in this area. And we just need somebody to talk to us.
Okay.
Will you talk to us?
I can talk to you.
Okay, we can talk to us. Okay, so introduce yourself. You're on live with our Wild Wednesday Live viewers. We're doing a behind the scenes of setup day.
46 of them. So don't be too nervous.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not that many of them today.
I'm Drew from Meisner Sewing and Vacuum, and we're here with 6 different brands of sewing machines, quilting machines, embroidery machines, long arm machines, our special edition Bernina K faucet machine. So we've got tons of machines here to look at, even furniture to go along with your machines.
And do you have any like specials that they need to run to your booth before you sell out? Or is it all special?
Every single machine is on special, so yes.
Okay.
We do have certain select models that are one only, where we only have a floor model left. So if you're in the market for a new machine, come by and see us for sure.
So run down some of the brands that you do carry.
So it's Bernina, Baby Lock, Brother, Husqvarna Viking, Pfaff, and Janome are all the brands that we carry.
Awesome.
So yeah, the biggest selection in all of Northern California.
So guys, as soon as you walk in the front door, you're going to run right into their booth. So again, I'm going to say it. I keep saying every show I'm going to stop saying the same old thing, but I can't because it's so true. You would not buy a car unless you test drove a car. Do not buy a sewing machine without test driving it first. We've got the professionals out here. The worst thing that can happen is you buy a machine, you get it home, and a week later you go, this was not what I needed. They are going to help you get into the right machine and get you in a machine that you aren't going to outgrow in a month also, because that's the other thing. And then Beth, what's the other thing we tell them about buying from a dealer? Do you remember what you usually say?
No, I have no idea. It was a blonde moment. But I will say that you get support.
Yes, that's what it is.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. You get support. And I'm going to tell you, I don't know how many people come into my shop with, I don't sell machines. I don't work on machines. I don't do machines, okay? I'm a blonde. But they come into my shop and they bought something online and they want help. And I'm like, you know what? You're going to have to go to whoever you bought it from online and get them to help you.
You kind of have to look at the big picture.
You save a couple bucks.
You feel like you got it a little cheaper because you got it from a big box store.
Yeah.
But trust me, do you really think when you take that back to Sam's because the bobbin isn't working right that they're going to help you? No. You go to Meisner's, they are going to get you fixed up.
And I'm just going to tell you, my mom bought a sewing machine from Meisner's when I was like 12. We were at the state fair and she bought it there, and then we went from the Bay Area and took classes at Meisner's in Sacramento for, I don't know, like once a month for like 6 months or something. It was crazy.
We still have free educational classes for the machine included with the purchase.
And see, that's another big deal, guys, because, you know, nowadays the machines are not like the old machines that we all had.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
every machine is so different.
They just do so many cool things. I mean, I'm sure before long we'll have one that'll make dinner so we don't have to stop sewing or do a load of laundry for us. But you want to get the most out of the machine. And the way you do that is with the support that you get from the actual dealers. And again, family-owned businesses. I mean, that's the way to go.
Since 1930, yes.
Do you have a 10-needle machine?
We do have a 10-needle Brother embroidery machine here, yes.
Okay, surely there you go. Talk to Meisner's.
Yep.
And of course, there's air conditioning, Ellen. We already talked about it. Lots of air conditioning. It's
very
fabulous.
comfortable. And they don't even have it full tilt today because it's just setup day. So it'll be even better tomorrow. So, well, thank you for letting us interrupt the setup. And I hope you have a great show.
All right, you too.
All right.
Thank you.
So this is kind of a weird setup from normal. So let's just start here, go around. We're also going to talk to another vendor, but they're to back.
Like, are you guys insane?
They have like 97 booths.
Your booth gets bigger every time I see you. This is insane. Like you've got 20,000 steps in already, and it's not even 2 o'clock.
I know, it's good for us. So we have new things too. Down at the inn, Sweetwater Crazy, and I don't even have all the.
Like, do you have little minions at the shop sewing while you're on the road?
They're at home sewing,
and
right
they're
now.
posting on Facebook. You guys, if you're not on her Facebook page, be sure you join it. Carriage Country Quilts. Her people back at the shop post all the time when they have new stuff. I'm on there and I get all excited because I get to see all the new things before I see them in person. So be sure you sign up on their Facebook.
So Beach Babies swimsuits.
Yeah, that is so cute.
This one's brand new, and so is the Santa's Tree Farm. Let me see. We have a new Advent calendar right over here. Scandinavian Advent calendar.
She's just gonna make you get the 20,000 steps today, Ron.
Oh, that is so
Oh,
cute.
It's like lacy and it's so
Yeah.
fabulous.
It's
And we have
really.
Joy.
Oh,
up
I love
there,
that.
Bunny Hill. And this is Crabapple Hill, Old Christmas Tree.
Some of these were in your 12 Days of Christmas, weren't they? That you
Yes,
just did.
they
I'm
were.
recognizing them.
Yes,
Yeah.
they were. And we have some new ones that aren't out yet either. So
That is so adorable.
isn't that cute? I do a lot of Crabapple Hill. I'm working on our newest
Just
one,
love that.
Sleigh Bells of Red Work.
Mm-hmm.
So always keep.
But look at how adorable the little Christmas tree is.
That's Kathy Schmitz. This is new. This is called Brightly. It's done with the same line of fabric as the Advent calendar.
That is so pretty. Because, guys, you know what? Christmas is going to be here before we know it. It is time to be doing those projects. Do not wait till the last minute.
That's right.
So
Like
go on
me.
her website. If you're not coming out to the show, go on her website. Get those orders in. Because, you know, with Christmas stuff, too, guys, remember, once it's gone, it's gone. We don't get to reorder tons and tons of a lot of these things. So
Yeah.
you want to get it when you see it.
Well-
Even if you're not going to make it this year, you'll have it.
If you love it, get it.
Yes.
And I will tell you that we used to be able to reorder quite a bit, but now with the economy being so
Yeah,
crazy,
they're not running there
they're
as
not.
much.
No, they're not even running as much as is being pre-ordered.
Oh shit! Whoa! You didn't do any of it.
I was like, wow.
Oh, man. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we're not allowed in people's booths.
Well, just at the other end of the booth. we have one.
She was,
This
let's
is why you
move down
guys
here where
cannot come in on setup day.
She was like, this is where we can take you.
So we have a new
Oh,
lavender,
I
different
love
one.
that.
So if you like lavender, here we
Yeah,
are.
that is
Lavender Market,
pretty with
signs
the
upside
lavender,
down.
actual lavender on it.
And we have hearts and
Ooh, I love the
gizzards.
back. Oh, I like that.
Yep, it's done with 10-inch squares. Very simple.
Cool.
What else is on?
You got lots of new stuff.
Yeah, she does.
Look at this. The swimsuit,
The swimsuit is cute.
adorable.
That is
Adorable.
so cute.
Like vintagey. No, and we didn't fall. We just knocked over a picture frame, but the glass is safe. Everybody's safe. No one was harmed during this commercial.
Oh, gosh, we're fun.
The giraffes are super close, Ron, and show them the eyelashes. That's my favorite part.
I know I should be participating, but I'm busy looking.
I know. Every time you turn around in this booth, you find some other
She-
treasure.
She always has a beautiful
I haven't hung
selection.
it yet. It'll be hung in a few minutes.
Oh, I'm
that
all
turned
about
out
the
really
patriotic.
cute.
That is so
That turned out adorable.
awesome.
And sometimes you don't know what to do with all the panels, but look at, she just cut them up and put them in and included everything.
That is fantastic. Do you have the kits for that? Yep.
Of course she does.
Of course
She's
she
a
does.
good businesswoman.
This new too. It's almost
That's
a
pretty.
Lone Star.
Yeah, that's pretty. I like the colors.
As is this one, standalone.
My goodness. All right, guys,
Okay.
as you get to the show, when you come in the door there, the first vendor on the right-hand side, right in front of Meisner's, you cannot miss them. And here's the boss working. He's like so busy. He just wants us to go away and leave him alone so he can get back to work because he wants to go back to the hotel.
Yeah. He actually wants to get to the restaurant for happy hour. Yep. I know
Oh my
exactly
gosh.
what he was thinking. Happy hour somewhere.
Thank you, guys. All right, let's shoot down this first out. We got to pick up the pace here. So
Yeah,
we
for
got
sure.
Janet from the Quilt House. Let's see how fast it is before she hides.
Yep, she'll hide within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yep.
Janet Gary
All
right
guys.
here.
So this is the other amazing quilt shop in Gardnerville.
Yeah, you
Nevada,
guys in
about 1
Gardnerville are
mile.
lucky.
Yeah, about 1 mile from us.
Because
So
you
you
got
can make the trip over the
2
hill and
shops,
visit both of us, have lunch,
and
and
they
go
have
home.
totally different stuff. So
I said they can come over the hill, visit both of our shops, have lunch, and go home.
yeah, there you go.
You know, you don't want to wear out your welcome.
But it's fun because you guys have totally different stuff.
Yeah,
You know, so I mean,
For
it's
sure.
it's really
Yes.
fun. Oh, somebody asked me a question. Your video is frozen.
Cameraman froze. Well, when the internet comes back, you guys will get them. We'll just keep talking, and
Yeah, you
maybe
can
it will
hear
catch
us,
up with
and
us.
maybe you'll see some stuff. And across from them, we've got our good friend Suzanne from the Calico Cupboard. You guys all know Suzanne. If you can't see her because we're frozen, you know who it is. So she's probably got a lot of new stuff too. So be sure you stop and see her. She's right across from Janet and Gary. They're On the far right-hand wall, booth number 100. I mean, she's right here at the start of the aisle. So be sure you stop and see her.
I like your t-shirts, guys.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. And let us know, guys. Type in if the video is working again, because I say we had trouble here last year too.
So
but
I don't know if there are any Laura Heine kits. Some vendors might have some in their booth.
maybe,
Maybe. I know we have a ton of patterns, but I don't even think they got packed to come in. Here's one of our very favoriteest vendors, Adele, setting up her Chalk Couture.
How's it going, everybody?
This is one of the booths that you are pre-approved to come in and tell her the 7 special words.
Which are, I get wild with you on Wednesday.
So if I just say, hey, I hang out with you on Wednesday or
Nope.
something.
Nope, not
She's
going
a
to cut
stickler
it.
like me. I love it.
You know, well, actually, I'm not as easy as I was because, you know, it's been almost 2 years we've been doing this. If you haven't figured it out by now, write it on your hand, as Beth would say.
Write it on your hand. Write it in your phone.
So,
Yeah.
guys, tell us, is the video working?
I
Are
think
we
so
still
because
frozen?
I'm talking to Adele.
Okay, well, there you go.
But
So
it
we're
is,
seeing
it
it.
is choppy, and
Yeah.
you just have to deal with it because that's just the
There
way
you
it
go.
is. Yeah.
But you guys, we have to show Adele's new quilt because she wouldn't let me even talk about it before because she didn't want me to give it
She has a new
away.
quilt.
Yes, look at this one back here that she did with rag quilt and this great Americana
that's cute.
stencil. Isn't that cute? And she did it with denims, all
Oh,
old jeans, cut up jeans, rag
Super
style
cute.
with that awesome patriotic stuff on. Isn't that cute? I know last year she wouldn't let me tell about it because she didn't want me to give it away.
I haven't done any of my Chalk Coutures, you know. They're just piling up in a special
We're gonna
drawer.
have a special Zoom.
We're going to do a special Zoom.
Yeah.
Trust me, Beth, and once you get it out and do it,
Yeah.
you won't want to do anything else.
Oh.
It's so fun.
But it's so cute. I love it on there.
Little stars.
Yeah. I love it. Okay, I'm going to have to do something.
Yes.
You know what? Did you write up a pattern for that and kit it up? Because if you did, they'd just buy it. They'd buy the whole kit and
Put
caboodle.
up your jeans. That's all you have to do.
They need
Set
you
up
to
your
hold their
jeans.
hands. I know, because look at me. I've got 4 kits sitting.
But
in
remember,
my-
you guys, Adele's going to be doing a Zoom, so we'll get that all
Yeah.
going, and
Yeah.
or Beth's going to get that all
we're
going. I'm going to watch.
We're gonna do lots of mystery Zooms
Yep.
for I Get Wild on Wednesdays.
Yes, we
There
are.
you
We
go.
got
We
all
have
kinds of
lots of
fun
stuff
happening.
planned.
Yes.
Mhm,
All right.
mhm.
Sounds good.
So, and we're going to do it all in our free time.
We're gonna have lots of free time soon.
Oh, bonbons, all that.
Yeah. Well, we're getting our
Oh
mani
my
petties.
gosh. Well, next up is a stare. Like, what are you talking about? So
I always have to look in here first because she redoes things.
You know, the thing is, you guys know Teresa from Big Mat, but Teresa's also an artist. So she is always like repurposing things, and she always does the neatest stuff. Like now she's finding these old sewing
Oh my
machine
God, look at
boxes
this
and
thread
painting them.
cabinet.
Isn't that
It's
amazing?
a vintage thread cabinet.
With vintage thread.
Yeah, if you guys need it, it's only $225. It's
Which
super
is
cute.
Really
Super
a good
good deal.
price. Yeah. So she always has a lot of really neat stuff. She goes and she finds things that need love and she repairs them, replaces them, repurposes them. I said she's an artist, so she'll paint on a lot of this stuff. And
This is a super cute little
yeah,
cabinet.
it is a cute cabinet. And then across from hers, our friends at Blue Petunia Quilts. Hello. They're getting all set up and ready. So they're also over on the far right-hand aisle when you come in the show tomorrow. You cannot miss them. They got this big, beautiful booth, and they're getting it all ready for you. We're not going to bug them. It's already looking terrific. So.
Oh my God, look at this. Is that not the cutest?
Oh man! Wonder where she's always finding stuff.
She's good. She goes to the thrift
She
store.
goes
and she
early in the
yeah.
morning and
Before I
picks
even
the
get up.
places.
Mhm.
Yes, she goes,
Look at how
when
cute
she's traveling
that
across
is.
country, she stops at every yard sale.
Oh
but
my
she finds
gosh.
some really neat stuff. She's a scavenger, but it's a
Yeah.
good kind of scavenger.
Yeah, I wish I had that patience.
Yeah, no, not me. And then coming up on the right is our dear friend, Mary.
Mo, we wish you were here too.
With her beautiful baskets and African fabrics that you guys can't live without.
The Kathleen, the cabinet only holds the small old vintage threads. They're like an inch tall.
Yeah, those little bitty spools.
Yes.
That used to be the only thing you could get.
Jessica Salinas. She is Teresa's daughter watching.
Hi, Jessica. And Anna, her other daughter, is here at the show with her, so they'll be here tomorrow. I can tell you why they're not here right now. They're all set up, so they're out hitting thrift stores and stuff.
No, I think they're hitting happy hour somewhere.
Happy hour or a casino.
If they're smart.
But, oh, I love that.
Okay.
Brown and teal. Isn't that pretty?
We have to figure out which one's our favorite, because last time we said there was one that was our favorite. It sold like within the first 5 minutes. Somebody watching us came and got it. That is really pretty.
All those, like
so
the one
these
under
fabrics,
it,
you hand-dyed batiks, and they can just cut them up and use them in their regular quilting, right? It's just cotton fabric. Yes, anything.
100% cotton.
Perfect. Look at how beautiful. The colors are so vibrant.
It's stunning. And there's something about the brown and teal in that one that just grabbed my eye when we were walking by, but they're all just gorgeous. So she has a huge selection, guys. So be sure you stop and see
I bought
her.
a ton of panels the last time I saw her, but I haven't done anything with them yet. But I promise I'll do something soon.
I have a lot of those. Look at this one.
Oh, I love that one.
Yes.
Okay, guys, make sure you stop and see Mary. She hasn't even begun to get everything out, so she'll have tons more.
Yes.
There you go. If you can't go to Africa, come see Mary.
Yes. And she's got baskets, tons of baskets over here. These baskets, honestly, guys, will last you forever. I have some that I bought 15 years ago.
Fans too. Have you seen her fan? Oh, she's got some fans there.
Yeah, I'm getting them out.
Yeah, look at her fans, guys. Aren't those gorgeous?
Beautiful. Oh,
yeah, they're so pretty.
Do you have grapes to feed me too? No, I'm just kidding.
I didn't get what you said.
I need some grapes.
Oh, grapes like.
Yeah, she wants you to feed her fruit while you fan her.
While you fan me.
I don't have it.
Crazy Beth. I said, oh, look at the fan up there, the green and blue.
That one's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
So many.
I think that looks like a sports team. Somebody's sports team colors right
It almost
there.
kind of looks like Washington.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, be
I'm
sure
not-
you
I'm not a
stop and
sports
see
person.
Mary, because she has tons of stuff she hasn't even begun to put out yet. Okay, so right across from her is another vendor that we're going to stop and talk to for a few minutes if they remembered we were coming.
He probably didn't remember we were coming because
No.
he's busy.
Yeah, so Elk Grove Sewing.
But
NorCal
girls, this is where I
Sewing.
always tell you, if you want a Juki, call him.
I've been going to call you we have to talk this
Oh,
week.
yeah,
Yes.
sorry, yes.
I was just like giving you a
Yes.
little plug
Yeah.
and you just interrupted it.
I'm so
So
sorry.
I bought a Juki from him. I love it. It sews like a dream. Although I am going to tell you, I only get to sew on it when I'm sewing customers' bindings because that's all I ever get to do.
Well, she's been, I've been looking
It's
for
so
a new
tragic.
machine forever, and she's been telling me about this. So I actually got a chance to look at it further
Yeah.
at another show.
Uh-huh.
But because Beth threatened my life if I
she
didn't
get it
call
from
you.
Mhm.
So I've been waiting for this show to look at it again. But yeah, I'm ready for. I'm sewing on my old machines.
And
Yeah,
you know what? I can drop ship those to you guys.
even.
So anybody that wants one, I can drop ship a Juki too.
Okay.
So, you know, we talked up front with our other sponsor, Meisner, but these guys are always a big presence at our Northern California shows as well.
Because I think that you have 7 shops now, right? 5 shops?
Down to 4.
3 shops.
Down to
Four
I
is
knew
still a lot.
it was like a 50-50 chance I'd
you
say
did
the
good.
right number.
But again, just like we talked before, this is where you come to these shows. This is where you're going to get to sit down. He'll have all kinds of people here that are professionals on the different brands that they carry. You can sit down, you can try it, because again, you don't want to buy a machine. Number one, you don't want to buy it from a big box, because if you have a problem, too bad. You're going to get support. But also, you don't want to buy a machine and a month later realize you went too small. You
Yes.
didn't get a machine that you can grow into or grow with, because then you're trying to trade it in or sell it or whatever, and you're frustrated. So you want to let them help you get the right machine for your needs.
Let us help you.
They know the questions to ask to get you in the right machine.
Right.
And you can sit right down, sew on it, and again, service after the sale.
Right. And I'll tell you, for me, I don't have time to go take classes. I wish I did. But every time I have an issue, I can call them or I can come to the show and they'll walk me through it.
Yep.
So you get service, you get help whenever you need it. Somebody did even give me their cell phone number and said I could call anytime. But
And I gotta tell you,
try
the
to
reason-
I try to be polite and not call at 2 a.m. because that's when I'm
Yeah.
actually sewing.
Yeah.
The
She
reason
only
she
did that a couple times.
The reason Beth and I talked about this though, because I'm in the same boat as her. I don't have time to take classes.
Yeah.
I can't take classes. I have to be able to at least get started on it and then ask the questions as they come up. And after she finally did take hers out of the box and sew
It was
on
a coffee table for like 3 months.
she told me, she goes, I know the machine you got to get. You love it. Vicki from Workman Farms also has one. She also
Yeah.
told me, Raylene, get the one Beth and I have. You're going to love it.
Yeah.
So that's why,
There
that's
you
why I
go.
want my
Come
machine.
see us, guys.
Yeah,
We
and
will.
so even if you can't buy it local because you don't have a dealer right around you,
Yeah.
you can buy it from them. They will help you. They will service you. They will drop ship it right to your door
Yep.
and walk you through setting it up. So this is one I would definitely buy if I didn't have one local. Actually, I did buy it from them, and we're like 2 years. We're 2 like hours away. NorCalSewVac.com.
There you go.
Okay.
So you got them, guys. And again, they're down the
Uh-huh.
far right hand. You can't
Okay,
miss them
okay.
because they've got a great big beautiful booth. They've got things besides the machines too. So there's fabric, there's a little bit of everything. Yeah, good deal. We'll have a fabulous show, and I'll be back.
Thank you.
We'll be back
And
to
then,
talk.
and then I love this.
Sorry, my hair is a mess.
Oh yeah,
Why do
so
you
is
think I have a
ours.
visor
So
on right now? That's mine got so bad I got my.
That's why we don't let them come
my
in
visor.
today because we're not fit for public.
No. No.
Dorothy, I love it. She says, I bought my house online and my car unseen, but I go try out sewing machines before buying them.
Good. Well, right here now is another one of our favorite vendors who we've known for a bajillion years. Not just quilts. How you doing back there in the corner?
Good. How are you?
We're going to spend more time with them on one of the other shows.
Okay.
So we're going to come over and interview them and let you get to know them because we love them and they have very unique fabrics. So you're going to want to spend some time with them. And as we round the corner, of course, we've got our good friend from Eclipse Quilting. We got Art over here on the left-hand side. So if you're looking for long arms, you want to come out, let him show you his machine. Across from him, we've got Deb from Easy Piecing with her gorgeous booth. And then we've got our lovely Sew Ergo, who every time I see her, I think I got to get a table. And then I go home and go, I didn't get the table. We both did that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I got it. You can buy it from me.
Are you selling them now?
Yes.
Well, I know you were talking about
Yeah.
it.
Yep. Yep.
Well, yeah, but I live in Arizona.
Well, I know.
I can put mine in my van.
And
for
if
you
I
for
have to,
next
if
time.
I have to wait for her to send it to me,
It
I'll
could
be
be
dead
forever.
before I get it.
It could be forever. Yes.
Have a great show. And then across from them, we're so excited to see Jan and Gary. We haven't seen them for a while, but Global Marketplace.
Well, they were just on the.
They
line
were
last
just
week.
on live. And I got to tell you guys, you know, he showed that beautiful recycled yarn that they're stocking now.
Yeah.
We hadn't had a lot of interaction with them because their stuff is so one of a kind unique. They just stopped trying to keep a website up. But this yarn, they're able to have it on website again. And he mentioned that right after the show, they had a ton of orders, but they bought like a trainload of that yarn. So they're going to have it all here. So for those of you that saw it on the show, I can tell you in person, the colors are so much more vibrant than what it came across on camera. So you're going to want to come and see the yarn.
I do not recall passing a Spider-Man quilt. Oh,
Ron saw it. Was it hanging in Art's booth?
yes, it is a Spider-Man quilt. Like a Spider-Man Lego quilt.
Custom made with a piece of graph paper.
That's,
Gotcha.
that's cute.
Good eyes, Norma. Good eyes.
So see,
Hey, Norma, are you going to be at Scottsdale?
the viewers see things we don't see.
Well, we're too busy talking,
Yes, that's true.
chit-chatting.
But again, make sure you come and see Deb because if you guys haven't seen her do her foundation piecing, it is so cool
Yeah.
and so easy.
And she demos all
Now she's
week.
asking me if I've done mine yet.
No. So I
how
learned
you
a
been,
long time
Deb?
ago. I never ask my customers if they finished a project.
I haven't even started. It's in the bag.
No.
Well, no, because you know I lost it and then I found it, and you know that's why we're gonna try to stay
When we
home a little
retire,
more.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna get so much done when we retire.
Yeah, sure we are. And then of course Easy Fab is right next to her. You guys know they have the great process for putting your photos and things on fabric. when they'll be here, they'll be set up and they'll be ready to demo for you. So be sure you stop and see them.
Shirley, tomorrow probably will be the most crowded day.
Yes,
If you're
definitely.
worried about crowds, I'd come Friday
Or come tomorrow
in the
1
afternoon.
o'clock or after.
Yeah, everybody leave. The morning is the most crowded because everybody wants to get the good stuff before it's gone because we can
Yep.
only fit so much in our van. Although we have a
Lots.
plethora
Yes,
of
we got
everything. And then the other thing is people want to leave before traffic, or they want to get home
Yeah.
by 3 so they can be at home when Wild Wednesday
Yes,
starts.
this is true too.
So, what do your shirts say? I get wild on Wednesday. We do have shirts available for sale in Raylene's booth.
Now, over on the left here, we have Quilt Passions from Hawaii. So they have very unique fabrics that you're not going to see anywhere else. And across from them, our friends from Purse Making Supplies. So if you're making purses, guys, they have all the straps and the handles, the hardware that you're going to need for those purses. So we got to tuck down this direction.
Okay. Oh, now we're never going to catch it.
Let's see. Do we have anybody? Oh, that's all okay. This is good. Here we go. Caterpillar will be here tomorrow. They set up in like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So,
I want a booth where I can set up in 5 minutes instead of 13
and Quilted
hours.
Hearts. We've got Patty Cakes, who's my neighbor. And for those of you that might be, coming to Laughlin, because it's a casino town, it's a vacation town. Patty's opening a shop in Bullhead City. A small shop. She's going to be opening October 1st.
Patty just doesn't know what kind of trouble she's getting into.
She doesn't, but her and Gary are going to be there.
It's kind of like marriage. Run fast.
Here comes her helper, Gary, who travels and helps her. They've been friends for like how many thousands of years, Gary? About 24 years. Yeah, they've been friends for 24 years. Yeah. Yeah, so when her husband gets where he couldn't travel with her, now Gary travels with her, so it works out really good. And he's a pretty good egg, too. Yeah, they do. They do. I heard they yell at each other. Just it's great. They get along great. Now I'm teasing, but yeah. So we'll give you more information on her shop once it gets up and going. We'll tell you all about it, and be sure you stop and see her because she's got some new stuff too. All right, we'll see ya. Now this next one here, I'm so excited. We have had them on the show so many times over the last 2 years. But this is the first time we've been at a show with them, and it's Beyond Interiors. Leanne and Julie, they have. They are. Yeah. It's just the fabric's covered up, so you didn't know who it was. But they have all that cute fabric. So they are going to be here with a lot of ready-made stuff too. They carry all the great socks. So be sure you stop and see them.
We gotta wait. Rochelle's putting on her chapstick, so she's ready. I said chapstick. I saw what was in your hand. I don't know that. So this is Big Jim. He kind of is the one who tells us where to park,
guys.
When we can unload.
We give Jim a hard time, but I got to tell you, he is the vendor's best friend because he is the guy who not only helps Rochelle get her stuff in here, but he organizes our unload and load so that we all get in and out quickly.
But you two are the best.
I know. And just so you know,
group hug. You want to get in this, Vic?
Just so you know, he is one of the most fun people to travel to Cabo with. One, because you've got your own bodyguard, and two, because he can party with all of us. And then he'll babysit Gracie too. So it's a win-win. He had to help Gracie. Maybe that's why Gracie's so bad at driving, because you tried to help her out.
Oh no!
You drove me around.
I know, she's a horrible driver, isn't she?
No.
She has her license
Okay.
now.
I
Well,
know,
of course,
she got her
Rochelle, you
license.
guys, getting back to business, she has all the team licensed stuff, the fabric that you're not going to find anywhere else. She has every sports team, college team you could ever want. And she's got not only in cottons, but she's got it in the fleece. She's got, you guys, she's known, of course, for her headwear. The scissors and the plungers and the saws. You guys have seen her usually during the show. She's wearing her scissors on her head. So be sure you stop and see her. And then across from her, of course, is Vicki from Workman Farms with all of her fabrics and panels. She's getting all set up. You guys remember her from being on the show that she carries the towel fabric. Remember she showed us how to do those fun towels a few weeks back? So she's got all that with her. So you can pick some of that up.
Anything else? You've got quite a bit to.
You got a lot of work to do.
I know. Oh, dear.
She's like, oh, I know, leave me alone.
I'm going to send some of my help over. Wait, you already stole my help. Dennis, you're over here. I was wondering where you were. All right. We'll see you in a bit.
And then, of course, we've got a couple of guilds here this weekend. So this is the Roseville Quilt Guild. They're going to be selling opportunity quilt tickets for this beautiful quilt. Isn't this gorgeous? This is beautiful sampler quilt. That's what, Baltimore album style?
Yes,
That's what that's
that is a
called. Yeah, Baltimore
yes.
album.
Rochelle, do you have FSU? Florida State University?
FSU, Florida State.
FSU.
Is that Seminoles?
Is that the Seminoles, Christy?
Yes.
She thinks so. Okay.
She's going to look and let us know.
Kathleen, I can get you one of those scissor heads.
And then at the end of the aisle here, we've got Rob with Quilts in the Attic. They have my favorite Christmas stuff. They
I'm
always
gonna
have the
tell you,
cutest
so
Christmas stuff.
This honestly is one of my favoriteest booths.
It is
if
mine
I
too.
could live in there, I would.
Yeah. The
I
cutest
love the
stuff.
holiday. I love wool. Honestly, it's my favorite.
One of my favorites. See that in the back there, where it says sew?
Sew,
It's got
yeah.
the sewing machine. It's got all the gadgets. They've got tons of Halloween stuff, which will be here before we know it. Tons of Christmas stuff, which will be here before we know it. And they've got lots of kits. So be sure you stop and see them. They're at the back of the hall, actually right next to the classroom.
Yes.
So they're easy to find. So be sure you stop in and see them.
Connie, you're never late. You know, if you come in late, you can always rewatch it. Is this what you want, Christy?
Show this, Ron.
Christy, do you want me to get you some of this? Let me know how much you want, and I'll bring it home for you. All right. Thank you. Don't lose it, because I'm sure she'll want some.
And then starting off this next style, we have another quilt guild right behind us, another beautiful quilt, pineapple style there that they're going to be raffling off. And then one of our favorites, Marilyn from So Too Cute. She's getting all set up. Her booth is looking gorgeous as usual. She's got all these beautiful crystal iron-on transfers. She's got a great assortment of little things
Every
too.
show she does, she has more stuff.
More
I have
beautiful
all
things.
new stuff today.
Awesome.
So,
We can't wait to see it all.
yeah, so you guys come by and see me.
How much for this?
I can't sell that. His mama might be
You want to go home with me?
I don't know. It depends. Give it another hour or two. She might be giving him away.
Yeah, you never know.
You say no, Grandma.
Is that Grandma?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
he's
guys
so
come by and see
cute.
all the new stuff. I got
We
new
will.
things.
We will. So guys, be sure you stop and see him. She always has the cutest little buttons and things too. I bought a ton at the last show. What are you pointing at, Ron? I have that one. I bought that from her the first time I ever saw her, and it's still in the bag.
Did you actually, I was going to say, did you actually put
No,
it on a
I'm
shirt?
waiting for this perfect project for it because I love it so much. But I do want to get the
Maybe
one
you should
covered.
just get a second one. That
I need to
way-
get more of them. Like I love the one that says covered,
Yeah.
and I love. Yeah, I love all those. Any of the faith-based stuff, I'm always going to be all about. So yeah, I love that stuff. All right, bye, buddy. Bye.
All right.
We'll
see you
see
in
ya.
a bit.
All right, Cindy from a couple old bras over
Here's
here.
the Fabrolage.
Fabrolage.
So this is what you guys
Fabrolage.
saw demoed a couple of weeks ago.
When Lori came in and showed you the great products that she's doing, and Cindy carries all her stuff and the kits. So I love that butterfly in her hand. That's one of my favorite. And I love that purple flower too.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily a purple person. I just really like the way those pop. I mean, I like purple. It's just I'm not crazy about over purple like a lot of people are.
Yeah.
But she's got a lot of really fun kits and quilts and fabrics.
You really
and,
have to walk into her booth. There's some booths you can walk past and know whether you're interested or not. But her booth is one of those that you have to walk in because there's so many things tucked in. Yeah.
they're going to have to
Lots of
anyway because
stuff.
she's doing the scavenger hunt. So they're going to have to go in her booth.
Okay.
I know. I forgot to bring the pictures in. I was going to pass them around while we walked around. But this is another one of my absolute favorite booths, Stitching by the River. I love her stuff. She is so talented, but she has a lot of that like Civil War era, the stuff that, you know, we all grew up learning about that they don't necessarily teach like they used to, but her stuff is absolutely gorgeous. Her work is unbelievable. So be sure you stop in this booth. I know, look at, I love this. The Last Supper, isn't that gorgeous?
Lots
All
of
of her
hand
stuff.
embroidery projects for you.
Oh my gosh, her stuff is
Um,
beautiful.
Mhm.
And she's got, this is hard to find, guys. The fabrics that are perfect for
Well,
your
Do
making
you
things. that
dye it
do
yourself?
I bet you, I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
bet you it's hand dyed.
Yes.
Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous.
Well, I'm just gonna say I love it, but my husband would say that I left it outside and it got all dirty.
Is that what he would say?
Yes.
Is that what
yes.
yours says too?
He says the same thing. He's
What
like,
do
"Why would
they
people pay
know?
perfectly good money for this."
Oh my
Yes.
goodness, Roger.
What do men know?
What are we gonna do
Mhm.
with him?
I know. I
Well,
know.
we hope you have a terrific show. And ladies, you guys watching, be sure you come to her booth because you're going to see some really amazing embroidery work. I love all the vintage looking
Me
fabrics too.
Me
I mean,
too.
it's just stuff you don't see everywhere.
It's
I-
hard to find.
Now, I'm just going to lay on one of these tables and wait for them to get here.
Oh, Terry Sue, where is she?
She won't be here till who knows when.
Tomorrow. She'll
She
show
told-
up tomorrow.
She told me she'd be here today, but she comes in, 10 minutes before time to leave and gets set up. So she has a quick setup. So she's kind of Caterpillar. They come rolling in. And
Dorothy says she got a doll pattern from stitching by the river when
Oh,
we
I
were in
know.
Salt Lake. I know.
It's just, her stuff is
I've tried to
beautiful.
carry her stuff to sell because I love it personally.
Yeah.
But sometimes
You can't carry everything.
you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
And then, of course, we got Sharon
Hey,
here
how
from
are ya?
Handy Caddy.
Hi.
We're
I'm
not
so
getting
glad
through
I had a month off just so I can catch up.
Yeah. So I had a month off too. I got nothing done.
I had 6 weeks and I got even less
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm further behind than I was before.
Oh,
I got to rest. I
yeah.
hope you
No.
got to rest.
Are you
No,
bragging?
resting's for when you die, okay?
Listen to her bragging about that rest she got.
I feel so refreshed. We'll see
Oh
you later.
gosh! Well, here we got Tropic Options. She always has the cutest bags and just little totes and stuff. So you're gonna want to. And she's gonna have lots of stuff in this booth. Believe me, she
And her
packs
stuff
it in
is
here.
already finished. So if you
Yes.
need a quick gift,
It's time
this-
to buy Christmas,
yeah,
guys.
stock up here. She's got
It's
reasonably
time to start
priced.
buying Christmas gifts.
Perfect.
Awesome. And across from her is Shabby Rose Quilting and Sewing Cottage. And it looks like she's got lots of cool stuff that you're not going to want to miss when you get here. Look at this cute
Fun
Halloween.
kits.
Look at this scarecrow.
So that's a
Isn't
Laura
that
Heine.
adorable?
That must be a new one. So she does have Laura Heine patterns.
Now, whoever was asking
Yes.
about Laura Heine, she's got it.
And then she's got kits for this adorable table
Oh,
runner.
that's so cute. She's got
All
that really
kinds
cute.
of fun stuff.
Awesome.
Mirror
Awesome. And they've got the
stuff. Yeah.
towel, the transfer, the goodies that go with
Yeah.
it. Perfect. So be sure you stop and see them. They are up towards the front. And as we keep walking, we've got Julie's Quilt Shop. Julie's down there at the end, but she's got, all these great backs, 108-inch backs, all the different colors. She also has yard cuts. They've got lots and lots of pretty fabrics. They also have a lot of rulers, so you want to stop and see them.
Good, good.
Custom Creations right across from Julie.
Did you leave your mom at home this time?
Yeah, she had to take a nap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
well.
I know. She had to put her feet up, get a mani
After
petty.
she had sewed this gorgeous.
Oh, isn't that
Oh,
cute?
look at with this shiny with minky.
Yeah,
Shamu.
soft it is. You would not believe how soft
No,
it
you
is.
don't even feel the
really.
sparkle.
Oh
I
my
know.
gosh, you
I
don't
know.
at all. That
I
is
just got the
crazy.
sparkle in. It's crazy. I love
know,
it.
I know.
I love it. But
Oh,
look at girls
my
how
gosh.
she's sewn it into a stuffed animal.
It's Shamu.
So we
Yeah.
have kits and everything, fabric and pattern and the eyeballs.
I might have to
So
get
So
that.
mom has been busy doing
She
something.
has been, I know. So
Yep. Yep. Okay.
And you represent very well.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Julie. So she's here and ready for you guys. Look, it may look a little chaotic right now, but remember, it's setup day.
Yeah.
When you get here tomorrow, this place is going to look fantastic, and her booth always looks beautiful. So be
Yes.
sure you stop and see her.
Beware of the metamorphosis that takes place.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
It is definitely.
Yes.
Yes, it will. So who we got? Now we got Jan. Jan, oh my gosh, poor Jan. Jan, I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet to tell her I didn't get her email in time. Did you see my response? I got it when we were on the road. So, but she knows what I'm talking about. I know you girls don't, but are you going to be at Scottsdale?
Yes.
Okay, good, because we'll make sure that
Okay.
we've already communicated for that now.
I had said yes already, but it was probably Scottsdale. that
Yeah,
said yes to
well,
me.
and yeah, it might have been, and
I
it
forgot there were
was so crazy.
We
Yeah.
can't keep track of anything, okay?
Yeah,
I don't
Yeah,
even know what my
and-
kids' names are.
Yeah, we're driving down the highway, and I'm thought, wonder if I can get my email. And I'm like, oh, Jan responded. It's too late. I felt terrible. But we're glad you're here, guys. Remember, Jan is a silversmith, and I think Mo, for one, has one of her thimbles from when she was at Boise. But she has a way that you can order them. It's better if you come out to the show, though, and let her fit
Much
you.
better.
But she has beautiful things. She has the thimbles. She has chatelaine. She has all kinds of stuff. And again, she makes it all. She is a silversmith.
Say you can't get to the show.
Right.
We know if we could, we would. If you can't, because we know we have lots of viewers that are in Michigan and Virginia, and you can always call all of our vendors,
Yes.
and they will hook you up.
Yeah,
Yes.
Jan has a way of working with. Like I say, it's not
I
the
do.
optimum, but she has a way of working with you if you're
know,
not
I just,
local.
When I was driving in just now, I got a call from a lady who lives 4 hours from here, and she's driving over to so I can help her fit her thimble.
That is amazing.
Perfect.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
4 hours.
I'd drive
It's
4
like
hours
$300
for you.
in gas.
Yeah. But that's how good
bargain.
Jan is at what she does too.
So she's coming over. She's got.
Mo says she loves your thimble.
Aw.
I
Yep,
thought it was
and
Mo
Ellen
that
says
got
she
it.
has one of your thimbles.
I've got a bunch of new ones.
Perfect.
The dragon, the two dragons fighting over the gems here at the show.
Oh, perfect.
Awesome.
Perfect. Okay. All right, Katie, I hear you. I'll pick you up a shark.
And this next booth. Oh, well, we're doing, yeah, we're going to interview you tomorrow. We do a drive-by.
So, girls, she's
No,
going to look
don't do
much
it.
better tomorrow. So will we all.
We do it behind the scenes, and they know we're all sweaty, dirty, nasty, and then we're going to spend some more time with you tomorrow. So we like to give them an idea who's here so we get them excited before they get here.
And then they know, map it out so they know where to go first before the good stuff's gone.
That's, we talk about that, guys, and we talk about the fact that, yes, here at the show, there's a lot of vendors selling fabric, but they're all selling different fabrics.
Yes.
So you're going to see things, again, there's so many people here that their particular products are unique that you're not going to be able to get anywhere else. And this is one of those booths. So you want to be sure that you stop and see them. They're right inside the door.
If you guys are watching, you can always let us know if you need the phone number for a vendor. We can get that for you as we're walking
And of
by.
course, because we're going to spend some time with her tomorrow, we'll have her information scrolling on the screen while we're interviewing her tomorrow. So, all right, we're finally to the last aisle.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know, I'm tired.
I must have 80.
I got plans.
87. Oh, shit.
Oh, she just walked out of her shoes.
I must have 87,000 steps by now.
So we've
Okay.
got Innova long arm and also the wonderful threads that they sell.
Glide threads, and now
Yes.
Innova has their own line of threads. Also,
Across from them is the biggest, best
Big.
notions vendor in the free world.
I was
Free
gonna say
world.
the planet.
The planet,
Mhm.
yeah.
The planet.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Yes. So here we have Just Notions. It is where you can get anything you need or didn't even know you needed. Like literally, a lot of times I forget stuff at home and I can run down here and I can pick it up.
And, we have over 500 notions here in the booth. And, of course, people always say, what's new? What's new? You know what? New notions don't come out that often. But if you haven't tried, I don't know if Ron can see it. We just got in a month or so ago. If you haven't tried the Quilt Craft Spray, it's like, a lot of you guys know or you've used Best Press.
Yeah.
I never cared for Best Press. I thought it always left like a residue.
Mm-hmm.
I just got this in and I've already tried it and I love it. It's light. It helps it helps to press easier. Also on their information it says it does prevent stretching of the fabric. So we'll see if that does. But
especially
so
if you're
far,
going to be cutting bias edges.
so far
Yes.
I like it, and I have small little bottles. So if you just want to get it to try it before you invest in a great big bottle of it, I've got the little trial size.
Shirley, you might be my new favorite. She's going to rewatch this until she knows it by heart so she doesn't miss anything.
We love you, Shirley. And across from me, right across from Just Notions, is Rainbow Resource. Lots of beautiful fabrics.
Ellen, do not tell my
Trims.
secrets.
Is Ellen giving away your secrets?
Yeah, she's like, Beth needs pens for her shop.
Oh,
It's true. It's true.
well, I'll hook her up. But again, Rainbow Resource right across from us. She has beautiful fabrics. She has all these really. I
She
love
hand
this.
dyes a lot of stuff.
Look at all these beautiful.
So this is
riprap.
where I buy the hand dyed stuff that I sell you guys.
Yes. So you
I
lots more
love
selection
it.
than you
Yes.
probably can have in
Oh,
your
for
shop.
sure.
So
For sure.
it's a good chance for them to get it.
Yes.
Oh, this is pretty. Look how gorgeous this is.
That is
The
absolutely gorgeous.
grapes.
Hand-dyed grapes.
And I'm
That would
not
be
even a
cute
wine
on the
drinker, but
bottom
that's
of a
gorgeous.
wine bag.
That would be pretty on a
Uh-huh.
wine bag.
And then Connie, look at this. The tape that you always buy. Look at how they've
And
sewn
the
it into a
variegated-
quilt block.
Oh, that's so pretty.
She made me a bracelet, a bagel bracelet with it
Uh-huh.
on there.
Oh, that's cool. So again, be sure you guys, you're not going to see this anywhere else except another show that they're at. But you know, this is not something you're going to just walk in any store and see.
Christy, if
so.
you want me to get you some grapes, I'll get you some grapes. Let me know how much.
And then next to me, we've got Element Thread Club. It's an embroidery thread club. I don't really know much about them yet because it's the first time I've ever seen them, but their booth is very pretty. And then across from her is Reed's Rags to Riches.
Another one of my most favorite booths
and we are going to be spending some time with them this weekend.
Okay.
We're going to be interviewing them. I forget which day because I forgot to
lots of
put in my folder.
wool, lots of fun patterns.
So we're going to...
I would live in there if I could too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. We're going to... So yeah, we'll be spending some more time with her this weekend. After she gets all set up and it's all beautiful.
Cutco knives,
Cutco knives,
massage pillows.
Yeah,
I don't know why they don't spread those out.
I don't know.
I would not put them next to each other.
Knives and pillows.
Yeah.
Nope. And then Dory D's Quilting right here with all her beautiful patterns.
I'm going to tell you a little behind the scenes. Poor Alex had to go to work this morning at 5 a.m. and work till 11, right? Till 10. He went to work from 5 to 10. He gets home. Little Miss Princess here is still sleeping. And then she makes him come and unload the whole van and set up the whole booth while she sat here and ate M&Ms.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to
know?
train him right, huh?
Exactly. Because the only time he really does
And
help
you know what?
me,
I have never seen him that he's not smiling.
No, me
He
neither.
is just the
You must
happiest
do
guy.
something right.
yeah, that's
We
right.
don't know what you do, but you must do something
Nor
right.
do we want to know, however. Yeah, he's always happy. And across from that is, of course, our dear friend Sharon, with you guys all know, 108-inch backs. We featured her before, but she also has those great ironing boards. That gives you that big, huge surface. You just plop it on your existing ironing board. She also has my favorite sister rolls, where she is going to go. They've gone ahead and cut the strips for you off those 108-inch backs, so you don't have to piece your bindings, or if you want to add a border.
So they're like 5 inches, I think.
5 inches wide by 108 inches long.
Yeah.
So you don't have to piece.
They're great for borders, great for binding, great for
diagonal seams.
yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
got every color under the sun. And
Yeah.
thanks, but I don't need your mic. She keeps
Patriotic.
in here, Mike.
Patriotic, you name it.
She's got them all, so be sure. And she's between my booth and Beth's booth, so you can't miss her. Because you have to come see us to get your scavenger hunt sheets. All right, and Folsom Quilt Guild, isn't this a beautiful quilt for their
it's
raffle?
amazing. Amazing.
And across from that is Cindy's Fabric Boutique, and they are busy getting everything out and ready. So they'll be
parks. They've got several.
They've got some neat panels. Yeah, really neat panels. I love the harvest gathering.
Yep.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Mm-hmm. And it's very
like the
much, it's
natural.
lined up by color, very organized,
Very
kind of like a
organized.
candy store.
It is like a candy store
So if
for
my
Faber Harvest.
so if my booth gives you the hives because it's a little bit chaotic, this is
Just
where you
walk
can go
over
to
here and
calm down.
for a few minutes. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Speaking of chaotic, no, I'm teasing.
Yes, we can have a hot mess.
Best big beautiful booth back here at the back on the first aisle, all the way down. And I've already found things in her booth that I have to have. But look how cute this is.
Don't worry, Lynn. I'll get you 2 yards too.
I love this. I must have this. I love this. I must have this.
Okay.
I do not need your microphone, but thank you for the 50th time offering it to me. I just love this. And then we have to go in because Peggy was showing me this, and I'm like, I have to have that
Yeah,
too.
you have to be careful though, because it's still a mess. Although the girls cleaned it up very nicely. They organized it very nicely.
Look at this cute Christmas panel.
Isn't that adorable?
And look, stockings that are boots.
Yep, you can make them
Or
into stockings
pillows.
or make them into pillows. Karen made both to give you guys ideas.
So I just had to show you that because, again, Christmas is going to be here.
I know.
Before we know it. So, of course, Beth always has
a little bit
so
of everything.
much. And she laughs about and says it's a mess. And she used to tell me that her booth is the throw up booth. Just throw it up and see where it lands.
Yeah.
But it's very organized.
It is very organized. Just only
She knows exactly where everything is. And when I come in here, I get overwhelmed because there's so much I want.
Well,
she has such a great selection.
So somebody once told me when I first started, you sell 20% of what you bring. So I bring a ton.
So you bring
in
$300,000
Yes.
worth. So you sell 20% of
Yes.
that. So you're doing pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You're getting rich doing this.
Yeah,
you're the
I'm
one.
gonna be a millionaire.
You're the one.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna be a bazillionaire.
So that we're at the end of the show, except just to show that right on past her booth is where the free classrooms are. The classroom is for the free classes.
Oh, Kathleen, thank you. Her alarm just went off for my weekly sale. Kathleen, you'll have to miss it today, but I'll reward you with some scissors.
So, and then across from Beth, we have another quilt guild who is doing a raffle quilt. But look what else they're raffling off: a featherweight, guys. Those of you that have never gotten a featherweight, you're going to want to win. Buy a chance to win that. It's a good one. It's in really good condition.
I might have to buy 7,000
The case is in excellent.
tickets.
Yes, it's
just
great.
So I could be the winner.
If I ever get in that storage shed, though, I think I have a featherweight for you. I just have to get in the storage shed.
Okay, I'm waiting.
I know. Don't hold your breath.
I won't buy 7,000 tickets.
Yeah, don't, because except that maybe I don't have it. And I just think I do.
Yes, Kathleen, I'm just gonna go buy the whole thing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's recap real quick.
Okay, so we are at the Roebelin Center in Roseville, Roebbelon, I think.
L-E-N or L-O-N? I don't know. Roseville.
I just typed it in and it came up.
We call it Roseville.
Roseville Roebelin Center.
Yeah, it's at the grounds. The fairgrounds is called At the Grounds. I don't know why that's odd, but that's what they call it. So we don't get to change the name, I guess.
No.
And when you get here again, if you bought your ticket ahead of time, you won't have to mess with the line.
And
You'll save $2 by going to.
You can buy us a cup of coffee or something.
Yeah, go to quiltcraftsew.com and it's so easy. Ruth has it so easy on there. Get away from me. To buy your tickets online, you can also go to wildwednesdaylive.com. And Ruth also put it, I believe, a link in if you scroll back to if you want to print your scavenger hunt before you get here, then you can do that. Otherwise, like I said, I'm right up at the front. You can get it from me or you can get them from Beth. I'll make sure she has some of those as well. But be sure when you see Beth and I, you say 7 words. You know what they are. Get wild with you on Wednesday. Now, if you're wearing your shirt, if you're somebody that bought a shirt, that says it for you.
Yes.
Again, I do have if you didn't get a shirt and you wish you had them, I do have a few with me, but a reminder, they're not out in the booth because no one else knows what it's about.
Right.
Ron has a box under the register. You'll just have to wait till he doesn't have a line.
And also, Sherry says Sherry, I'm so excited. I didn't know you were coming. I would have brought your basket if you were coming. Also, they, I know, whatever.
Why don't you talk in it?
4 vendors. You can go to their booth. Only 4 vendors. Please do not ask all the vendors who have participated in Wild Wednesday because they're not prepared for you. It puts them in an awkward position. So 4 vendors where you can go and get a free gift. Raylene, Just Notions, Beth, Fabric Chicks, Adele,
Chocolate,
and Teresa at Big Maps. Those are the only 4 places.
But you got to say the 7 words.
Yes.
Or have your shirt on.
And the show is Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
So
10 to 5 Thursday and Friday, 10 to 4 on Saturday.
Which just reminded me, if you are doing the scavenger hunt, you can, if you're coming all 3 days, you can do it over the course of the weekend. But you must have the sheet turned in to Just Notions booth by 2 o'clock Saturday.
June, I already have yours in my booth. Wait, here, let me show this. June, we are on top of it. This is your shirt with your name on it. You are set.
You are good to go, June.
And then Shirley, write it down right now on your hand. Fabric Chicks, Just Notions, Big Mat, and
Chalk
Couture. I always want to say Hope Couture. I don't know why.
I don't know.
And then there's one other thing we need to tell them. Oh, Sherry, if you want free parking, the vendors get free parking if you get here before 9.
Although we're not supposed to tell anybody.
No.
So don't put that out on Facebook or anything.
Yes. Don't announce it. But if you want to avoid parking.
But you will have to wait an hour to get in the show.
Yes.
But we
you'll
do
be
have
the
a nice
first
big
ones in.
lobby area.
Yeah, you'll be the first ones in. And I think that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
So guys, we hope we see you
Tomorrow at 3
yeah.
and Friday at 3, we will be interviewing 3
several
vendors.
Actually, we're doing 4 a day here.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Well, because they were all real close to each other, so it was easy to do.
Okay.
I know.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Okay, thanks. Thanks
You're
for the
welcome.
extra work.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay.
I aim to please.
Have a good night. Go get
Bye,
some sewing
guys.
done.
Go sew.
Bye. Go sew.
Bye.
Bye.